bring it to the original shape. That's gonna take like minimum $20,000-$30,000 to fix this thing to be in okay looking, not in pristine condition. The best part in this particular car that the engine, it's only 39,000 miles. That's the best thing, because this car was abandoned, and you know, I got lucky, to find it from a guy who has a funeral service or whatever. The story, it's so long. So the owner that I bought it from paid like $1,000 just to restore the title, because it was he had to actually and believe it or not, he actually had to go to a junkyard to restore the car, not to restore the car, but to restore the ownership. He had to repossess the car from a junkyard, and it cost him just $1,000 to fix the title from the previous guy. The previous guy was somebody who tried to restore the car, but he quit. And how do I know? Because carburetor, like, we found the car with some parts that was not even finished. The parts was there in the car. A lot of parts was actually in the car, but they was not installed. And yeah, it's a whole story. It's a whole story about this car. It's for me, it's just 1 year, more than a year, I guess, story. Maybe $15,000 we already put in this car. Like I think about when we cross the $10,000 mark, we stop counting, so now it's like 300 here, 500 there, 300 in labor, 200 in parts, 500 in parts. We just like, I have like actually like a file that anytime I spend some money, I put it not to lost track, but I'm kind of lost track anyway. So the thing is that, at that point, I can tell you how personally I feel at that point. When you have like a car in that bad condition, but you know that the car is super valuable, you build personal attachment to the vehicle. So now my original idea was just buy it, fix it for like $5,000 and flip it, make a few $1,000s and just get rid of it. But now I'm sick. I'm in love with this, and I'll probably never sell it. Yeah, that's the not because of the money, but because of the pain and the experience and the painful process of dealing with this beast. And probably I'll keep it for myself if I do that. Oh, that's interesting here. That's a very interesting thing. Now, if I keep it, of course, I will turn it into some business like a luxury limousine, unique car service. But to do that, it will need, like, I would estimate, I see roughly $25,000 to bring this beauty into pristine condition. Now I see here something is off, you see. Now when you are looking at the car in details, you see, yeah, you see there's some discrepancies here where they come from. Like a lot of panels, a lot of body work. I guess just the body work will be $20,000. I mean, like, just the body work, and then the paint on the top of the body work, maybe. For this type of cars, it's gonna be like somewhere between, like, to do like a pristine work, it will be in the range of $5,000 minimum to maybe $10,000 to $15,000 to do it the right way, the Jay Leno way. Like, if you know how Jay Leno does it, like take all this big beast with, I guess, like about a couple of thousand parts, take everything apart, fix every part individually, and then put it in a museum. the Jay Leno Museum. Jay Leno works with completely different scale of money. I'm not Jay Leno in any way, but I know for a fact that this car deserves to be sold to a guy like Jay Leno, so he can do the fixing with no restraint of the financial part. When you see this car, you should be thinking the following sentence: money is not an object here. Do the best you can. That's what you're gonna have to tell to your a body guy or a mechanic guy. You say, you know what, I don't care. We have plenty of money. Money is not a problem. Do it the best way. Original, change everything. Get the original parts, only original parts. Anyway, that's the story. That's the story of the beast. Yeah, I'm gonna fix it, and I'm gonna keep it for myself, I guess. I hope so. I'm gonna keep it for myself, and I'll turn it into some business. Yeah, that's the plan now. The plan has changed from just buying and fixing and flipping to turning this to a business. That's it.